Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Everybody can hear me in the comment section. Leave us a thing in the comment section.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Wildcat Stadium for tonight's huge district championship game. And the Russo Trophy is on the line. A lot to play for tonight.
Yes,
It's going to
sir.
be a packed house. Get ready, folks. Lock in, hit the like, hit the share. My name is Jordan Taylor. Joining me tonight, Mr. Gary Swallow, Mr. Brendan Laughlin, and boy, are we in for a treat. Gary Swallow, what's going on, my friend?
Oh, Jordy, I'm excited, waiting to see a great football game. I can't wait to see this game. We've been talking about it all year. Man, it worked out just like we kind of wanted it to. What else can you ask for? A district championship and playing for the Russo Trophy. You can't get any better than this on a Friday night. Last week, week 10, final game that we're calling. I can't wait.
Gary Swallow,
Yes, sir.
if tonight's meeting is anything like the last two that we covered, get ready. 12-7 2 years ago, 14-13 last year. Will we see a defensive slugfest tonight, or will the offenses explode tonight? And we might have an old-fashioned track meet, my friend.
Jordy, it could be best of both worlds. I think it's going to be a rock'em sock'em ball game. Both of these teams know each other. You know, they've been playing each other for years. This trophy means so much to both of these schools. They're going to leave it all out on the field, but I think this is going to be just a good old-fashioned slugfest.
Absolutely, my friend. We're glad that you chose Under the Lights to bring you Week 10 Friday Night Football live from Abbeville, Louisiana, live from Wildcat Stadium. Moments away, we're about 20 minutes from kickoff. It's going to be a fun one. You check on game day uniforms tonight, and Abbeville on senior night has chosen the black on black, my friend. And you look at the Road Dogs, the Pirates coming in, white on white. Get ready. It's going to be a wild night for sure. We check records now, Gary. 72 Wildcats, 72 Pirates, both of them in their top 20 of the rankings. Huge matters tonight because Abbeville wins. They almost likely lock up a home playoff game in round one, my friend.
Right. Jordy, this has high implications on both teams. They're playing not only for the district championship, they're not only playing for the Russo Trophy, but they're playing for seeds in the playoffs to see who's going to get a home field, who's going to do what. You can't get any better than this.
Absolutely, my friend. We're going to check those game day temperatures while we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, 66 degrees from Abbeville, Louisiana. Skies are clear. It's a beautiful night for some high school football. Doesn't look like any rain is in the forecast. And the lowest is going to drop tonight, my friend, is probably 59 degrees. This is going to be great weather.
That's the best. I love this weather for football. It's got a little coolness. You ain't gonna have to worry about cramping too much. But boy, I'll tell you what, it makes it feel good. Keeps everybody going. I'm excited. I really am excited.
Gary, let's go keys to victory. Both sides right now. What's the keys to victory?
For me, I'll tell you what. I think whichever team controls the line of scrimmage is going to win this game. I think if whoever controls the line of scrimmage and sets forth, offensively and defensively, you got two juggernauts of offense. You got, great defense on both sides, but which one will break? That's the key. Can Kaplan control it? Can Abbeville control it? We'll see in about 22 minutes.
Gary Swallow, that's why you play the game. You put the football down, you let the teams decide it.
That's
in
right.
the middle of the field. And we got big-time football players on both sides. We look at key players on both sides. You got to start off with Abbeville, number 5, Edmore Simon III,
right.
Huge impact player for this Abbeville Wildcat team. Also, number 1, Taj George, an impact player. Also, number 32, Zaylin Williams. And Gary, the list goes on. We go on to Kaplan. And you look at Jed DeVolts. We did not see him in that rain game a few weeks ago.
Right.
So he will be a special talent tonight. Also, Dalen Landry,
Right.
another player to keep an eye out for the Pirates, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, let me tell you something, Jordy. I'm gonna tell you, both of these teams have players that are going to shine tonight. It's just how can they put it together? Can they keep their head in the game? They got to stay free. Both teams have to stay penalty free, and they just have to control it. And like I said, there's a lot of emotion in this game. You know what? A lot of emotion in this game. Which one can control the emotions better?
Emotion indeed, my friend. Who wants it more? 48 minutes of wait. May the best team win. Kaplan Pirates, Abbeville Wildcats, live on Under the Lights. It's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to head to the sideline. I'm going to talk to both coaches. I'm going to turn things over to our producer at this time, Gary Swallow, Brendan Laughlin. Take it from here, boys. I'll be on the sideline.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Good to see you, Mr. Swallow.
Good to see you, Brandon. Hey, we're trying something new, guys. So, hey, this is going to be a lot of excitement working with us today to bring this game to you in a special way. Brandon, we talked about keys to the game. What do you think is the keys to the game on this?
Oh, I mean, this is my first time experiencing this ball game. We talked about this Wednesday night. From what I've seen, Kaplan is a very run-heavy offense, and it seems like Abbeville is as well. Abbeville was throwing the ball here during warm-ups a little bit, which is, I guess, not very casual of them. But you got two run-heavy offenses. You said it. You stole the words out of my mouth. You got to control the line of scrimmage first of all, and defenses. You got to win in the trenches, man.
Right.
You have to.
Well, Brandon, I said that we both were watching the pregame, and yes, both teams were actually throwing the ball pretty good in warm-ups. And we don't know if that's a kink that they're going to be showing and maybe taking some shots. But from the past experiences that we have with both teams, they're just a smash-mouth football team, you know, both of them. And now, will they throw some kinks in there? I'm sure they're going to try to surprise some people.
And you know, one thing I believe that's another key is both of these teams are run-heavy offenses. There's going to be at some point within these 48 minutes that you're going to get into a third and long situation. And if this game is anything like it has been the past 2 years, you're going to need to execute a pass at some point in this ball game. And so which quarterback can make the throw and which receiver can make the catch?
I was watching the warm-ups, and I was amazed at the fluency and the accuracy of these quarterbacks. But when you're in a game, it's totally different because you got people coming after you.
Exactly.
Which quarterback can control that? Which quarterback can – have the touch to do it. But we're going to find that out pretty soon.
We will.
Once the game starts, I'm sure we're going to see into that. But now we want to think about what the Russo Trophy means to both of these communities. They've been fighting for this trophy for a long time. It's been years and years and years, and it's gone back and forth, back and forth. The last 2 years, those games, I'm going to tell you right now, those games cannot be explained. They were awesome ball games. But this is a new year, and Kaplan actually thinks that, they have a shot to take it, and they do, just like Abbeville wants to keep it. What do you think about whenever you see two teams that are working really hard and for something like a special trophy amongst that?
I come from a program with a rivalry that's just like this, and it has to be that district championship is special, but it's kind of like on a college Saturday during rivalry week. You get to say for a year that you beat your rival. You get to say for an entire year that you beat your rival, and that district championship will mean a lot. But the bragging rights that you have for a year means a lot as well.
Right. Well, you see, being the old man on the panel, we never our trophies we never had a trophy as far as our rivals. We had a few rivals whenever I was coming in. But the most important thing is that the ball game. They came out while that. But this trophy is one of the oldest trophies that I've ever seen. If I'm not mistaken, it's got some age to it. Yeah. But I'm not sure exactly how old the tradition has been. But this is one of the best rivalries in the state.
Yeah.
You know, and they go after it, and I'm just, man, everybody wants that trophy. So I can understand that with the rivalry we had when I was younger. Oh, looks like we're getting close to having some people come on the field.
About 12 minutes to game time, Gary.
Oh, I'm excited, man.
10 minutes, excuse me.
I'm excited.
And you look at the parking lots and you see these parking lots are full and people are parking down the street.
And they're still coming in. They're still coming in. We're expecting a packed house, and Lordy, I'm gonna tell you right now, if this game is anything like I said, the last 2 years, we're in for a barn burner.
Man, I watched the recap video that Jordan posted earlier this week, and man, a 13-7 ball game and then a 14-13 ball game. I mean, that's some. As a guy who's just recently schooled within the past less than 10 years, man, that's memories that you never forget.
Here they go. And here come the Wildcats. They enter the field. And looks like we're waiting on the Pirates.
Unplug the microphone, and I'm gonna unplug the thing from the computer. All right, just letting you know.
Okay. And here comes the Pirates are getting ready to come in. We're getting ready to talk to Coach Kaplan.
We would like to take this moment to say thank you to our sponsors, Representative John
And here come the Pirates on the field. Okay, we're getting ready for the coin toss right now. We're going to turn it over to Jordy. Okay, captains are for Abbeville are number 8, number 78, number 52, and number 62. We're not familiar. We can't really see the captains for Kaplan.
We thank you for the safety of this game and its freedom and our staff. Thank you for the football. We pray all in Jesus' name.
Abbeville won the toss and deferred.
Would you please remain standing for the national anthem?
Kaplan will receive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some Friday night football. Abbeville, Louisiana. Abbeville versus Kaplan for the Russo Trophy and the district championship.
It's football time, Garrett.
Huh?
It's football time.
It's football time. We're waiting on Jordan to get back up here. He was on the field talking to the coaches. Can't wait to see what's going on. I'm going to tell you, it's football night in Acadiana. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of the best rivalries we've had in a long time. Can't wait to see it happen.
Made it.
Can you breathe?
Back in here at the top of the press box, Gary Swallow. What I missed?
Not much, man. Great, job doing what you did, man, running around. Jordy, I don't know if I could have made it with my bum knee, man, but I tell you what, you did a great job. Keep it up. Here we go, Jordy. Abbeville is going to kick off. Kaplan receives the ball first. Here
Ladies
we
and
go.
gentlemen, it's Russo Trophy time. It's district championship time. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa. That could have been very bad. But Kaplan's got the ball. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Here we go, Jordy.
And we will see the Pirates offense for the first time tonight. Let's check out the quarterback. Quarterback tonight, Mr. Swallow, number 10, Save David. And handoff goes to Landry. About a gain of 2 yards.
Right.
That was Mr. Judge on the tackle.
You're right, Jordy. Looks like he cut back and he kind of slipped on that one, Jordy. So it's going to be, looks like about a 2nd and 8.
What do you think? You think the audio was good enough down there?
I think so.
First time we ever tried it.
Hey, we're learning and we're getting better. That's right.
2nd and 8, Mr. Swallow. Waiting on the snap. There it is. A little.
Whoa, inside.
Looked like a trap right there.
Yeah.
And didn't get anything. Back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Looks like he lost a yard, Jordy. Looks like it's gonna be 3rd and 9.
You're right, my friend. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 9. Might see a passing down here earlier. Two teams that don't really like to throw it. Linebacker stepping up, Gary. Try to get him to jump off sides. Good discipline there from the defense. 3rd and 9, waiting on the snap. There it is. Quarterback gonna roll to his left. Looking, fires, tip ball. And the pass falls incomplete. He was looking for number 90, Carter Petrie, and just out of his reach there.
Right,
and
Jordan.
it could have been an interception.
Could have went, easily went on that. Could have easily went in the air. Tip ball, anybody has. That's one of the hardest things, to anticipate is where that ball is going to go after it's been tipped.
So Abbeville on senior night comes out and forces a 3 and out, my friend.
Right.
Back deep for the Wildcats will be number 5, Ed Marr, Simon the third. Doing the punting duties, looks like number 7. Gets the punt away.
Nice punt.
Simon might have a shot here. Gonna just let it roll. And it will take a roll all the way down to midfield. And that's where we will see the Wildcats offense here tonight. And we're gonna check on the quarterback. It will be 1st and 10 from the 50, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir. First time we see Abbeville tonight. See what their offense can do.
And they're going to start out with a little shotgun look. 2 receivers to the left. One comes in motion. It's Simon. And we got a penalty here. False start. Looked like the receiver on this sideline might have flinched.
Yes, he sure did.
So that's going to back the Wildcats up 5. First and 15 from the 45-yard line. They're going to start off with a run.
Whoa,
Simon
man.
trying to be patient, let his blocks develop, but the Pirate defense right there were ready for it.
Right, Jordy. I said they read that shuffle, and they just basically floated out there and would not give an inch. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be 2nd and 10. Oh, 2nd and 15, excuse me.
2nd and 15, my friend. Ball eyes at the 45-yard line. 9:50 to play here in the first quarter. Just underway. Pirates punted on their first possession. Abbeville, second play. And they're going to let a little I formation. The fullback tight to the line of scrimmage.
There it is.
Oh, Carter Petrie.
Man.
There on the stop, my friend.
He ran.
That was number 3.
Gain of about a yard, Jordy.
Xavier Andrews on the carry. Gain a yard, Gary.
Yes, sir.
3rd and 14. Ball lies at the 46-yard line. Let's see if Xavier Mays might try to get it done with his arm right here on 3rd and long.
Deep eye.
He's going to drop back the pass, looking, taking a shot, got a man, and that pass falls incomplete. Hit 6 in the numbers.
Bounced right off his chest there, Jordy.
Otis Latson was the intended receiver. And both defenses here come out and force, I say 3 and outs, but force punts.
Right.
Number 32 will be your punter tonight, Zylan Williams. And Grant Stelly back deep for the Pirates. Might have to drop the tripod down a little bit.
We can.
Gets the punt away, angles it towards his sideline, see what type of roll it takes, and it's going to roll out of bounds.
Looks like it's going to be about the 25, 26, right at the 25-yard line, Jordan.
Okay, so we will see Pirates 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
You need a coffee?
First and 10 Pirates from the 25-yard line. And go a little shift here. Going to overload to the right, Gary.
Yes, sir.
And coming back in motion.
Oh,
Inside
right
handoff
up
up the
the
middle.
middle.
Hey, what a gashing hole that was.
Wow, Jordy.
Gary Swallow, number 11. Zed DeVotes. We said it in pregame. We did not watch the young man play when we covered Kaplan back in the rain game. Boy, was he missed.
Yes, sir. Man, I tell you what, Jordan, they caught that defense off guard. They were shifting for the outside. That middle was wide open.
So change will move. First and 10. Ball is at the 42-yard line. Pirates waiting on the snap. There goes the motion. And Jay going to get it again. And another healthy gain there. Picked up 8. And he didn't touch it on the first drive. They come out this second drive and give it to him back-to-back plays.
They're spotting that as it looks like a 5-yard gain, Jordan.
Okay, so they spotted back a little bit, said his knee was down. So it'll be second and about a long 3 from the 48-yard line. Try to get him to jump off sides. Now he's looking at the sideline for the play. Second and 3. Jay gonna get it again. And this time he has enough for a Pirate first down.
They must have saw something in that defense, Jordy. They've been pounding the ball right up the gut.
Clock will run. Check the front, Gary, for Abbeville. How many down linemen they have? Look like 3 down linemen and 2 stand-up ends. Am I correct?
That looks close to it, Jordy. And those linebackers, they were coming up.
Playing a nose guard.
1, 2. They got.
Now they go
5
down.
linemen. Oh. Wow.
They didn't run into him, 4 or 5 plays in a row?
Right, that's right.
7-yard scamper there, second and 3. We're at the midway point of the first quarter here. We're deadlocked 0-0. This is the Pirates' second possession of the game.
Yeah.
This one a lot better than the first one.
Yeah, they seem to be finding their niche as far as they're moving the ball, Jordy.
David waits on the snap. Handoff. Jed gets it again.
He's still
Tough
driving.
yardage from the
got
young
another
man.
First down.
And he's going to pick up another Pirate first down. The game plan is simple. Let your bruiser work.
Right. You're right, Jordy. I mean, it's like they haven't found the answer for him yet. Now we're still early, but boy, I tell you what, you put the ball in his hands and work that horse till they shut him down.
Here come the linebackers, Gary.
Oh yeah, it looks like.
10 expected it.
Oh yeah.
Checking to the sideline. First and 10 Pirates. And this time for a minimum game there. Abbeville defense standing tall.
Looks like he got about 2, Jordy.
Picked up 2, second and 8 from the 35-yard line. Play number 7 of this drive. Gary, you got to watch. When will they go play action? Safeties are getting a little bit closer to the box.
Right.
Working on a 3-minute drive here. 15 goes in motion.
Toss.
He's going to get a carry. Trying to get outside, cuts it back inside, and what a tackle there.
Looks like he
by
got
number 23, Tyron Dakota.
Looks like he got about 3 on that carry, Jordy. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
And that was Dalen Landry on the carry. He's the one that carried it a lot the last time we covered this Pirate team.
Correct. Now, tell you what, it's like pick your poison. They're running the ball with big conviction right now.
3rd and 5, might be 4-down territory.
Oh, man. Looks
And
like
good tackle there. Going to bring up 4th down. That was number 6, Braden Beard
Looks
on
like
the carry.
4th and about 2, Jordy.
Tackle by number 54, Nathaniel Tizino. It's 4th and 2, Gary. You go back to the big fella here, number 11, correct?
Oh, I would say definitely just drive, and let that line drive and try to control it and just push them back. And
Hey, you Abbeville here. They drove the field on you, but if you can get a stop right here, what momentum that will be.
You're right, Jordy. You're right.
4th down, Gary, they're going for it. Here comes the linebackers. And we got whistles.
Timeout.
Timeout, Pirates, before we can get that snap away. But it was 11 that they gave the football to. Hey, we'll take a timeout with them, ladies and gentlemen. 3:56 to play here in the first quarter. You're watching Week 10 Friday Night Football live on Under the Lights, Kaplan, Abbeville. We'll be right back. Fourth and 2, going for it.
Oh, yeah.
Up the middle.
Looks
And
like he got it, Jordy.
Got enough, needed 2, got 4.
Well, he got a push.
And change will move. Coach being aggressive here on the road, knowing how important this football game is.
You're right, Jordy.
And it will be 1st down. Ninth play of the drive. And Kaplan, they're not going to get in no hurries, Gary.
Oh,
this is
not at
working
all.
right
This
into their game plan.
Exactly, Jordy. Control the ball, control the time of possession. That's a winning situation for them.
Waiting on a snap. And a little misdirection here. Landry gets the carry. Landry following behind his blocks. And tackled down there by Judge. Judge wants a flag there. And he's not going to get one.
No. Looks like he got about, what, 5 yards?
Yes, sir. We're going to bring up 2nd and 5. Ball is at the 21-yard line. Eating a lot of clock here in this first quarter on their second drive.
You're right.
Dobby goes on the center. Here comes the overload. Tight end, wingback, go to the left. Fullback stays in the backfield, and we might have whistles. No call there, Gary.
Oh, wow.
Looked like a false start from up here or a legal shift, and Coach Moy is not happy on the sideline.
Oh, not at all.
And they're going to have a discussion about it. Gary Swallow, 3rd down and 5.
Defense is playing up tight.
Yes, nobody in the back at safety. Here comes the backers. Fullback dive. Jed gonna be stopped. And that's gonna bring up a 4th down and about 2. I think Coach Brody's gonna be aggressive again here.
Oh, most definitely, Jordy. He's been firing off. They've been getting at least 2 yards a pop.
I know he's confident in his kicker, but from this distance, a little too far out.
I think so, Jordy. That is kind of a distance for him.
4th and 2. Petrie goes to the right. Fullback waits in the backfield. There's a snap. Fullback dive.
Oh,
Up the
Jordy,
middle.
that's
It's going to be
close.
close. I don't know if he got it.
That's going to be close,
They're
Jordy.
celebrating like it's a turnover on downs. Gary Swallow waiting on the signal. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Turnover on downs. What a stop
That
from the
was close,
Wildcats.
Jordy. Big defensive stance for Abbeville. Man, that was close. That was so close, Jordy. But hey,
Gary
that's
Swallow.
what they needed. No points on that drive.
That was a 12-play, 7-minute and 30-second drive that came up empty with points there. Defense
Wow.
wins that series.
That's right, Jordy. Now, can Kaplan's defense stand up and do the same thing to Abbeville?
1st and 10, Wildcats after the turnover on downs. There's the handoff.
Oh,
And
God.
hit the hole hard, but 2 backers there to greet him. And a minimum game there. I don't know if he
got anything.
might have got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Very close. All right. Tell you why, Jordy, that the defense is flying. They're flying to the ball. Both defenses are flying to the ball.
Absolutely, my friend.
And you wouldn't expect anything more in this game.
2nd and 10 from the
anything
17-yard
less.
line. Waiting on the snap. And we got whistles.
We got an offside.
Like the Pirates are going to get penalized here. They're starting to march back.
Right. Offside with contact. Yep.
Not sure if he went with the lone count there. But it worked.
It worked. You're right, Jordy. All right, here we go. It's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Second and 5. Fullback dive.
Oh, he got
That's the way to play
hit.
linebacker, Gary.
He was met in the hole there, Jordy. Wow, that was a good hit there. It's going to be
And
third
I don't think
and
they're going to
about
get another
4.
playoff here.
Probably not.
Let this one run out, and we'll head to the end of the first quarter. And that will do it here from Wildcat Stadium. 12 minutes of play already come and gone, but we expected a fast one tonight, my friend,
You're
whenever
right.
both of these teams love to run the football. And I think we're 0-0 turnover battle, correct?
Correct. Yes.
And
I
both
think there was-
teams-
I think there was only one pass attempted, or maybe 2.
One pass attempted in the
No, they each
Okay,
had one.
okay.
They each had one, I
And
think.
Gary Swallow, we look at timeouts going into the second quarter. Kaplan has 2. Abbeville has all 3. 0-0 your score after 1, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Friday Night Football live on Under the Lights. Let's give you some score updates from around the state of Louisiana. Eric, 26 years it's been since Abbeville's won a district title, 5 years for Kaplan. So you know this game is that much more important.
Oh, this game means everything to both of these teams. You got Abbeville that's owned the Rousseau Trophy for the last few years. Kaplan has had a district championship, but Abbeville has not had a district title in so long. They're chomping at the bits for that.
Sam Houston leads Southside 6-0, Gary.
Oh, really?
First play of the second quarter, moments away. It's a fullback dive. We got a penalty flag that flies kind of in the spot of the field where it'd be holding.
That's what it looks like, Jordy.
Gary, you got the call here. I'll give some more scores.
Okay. Can't see. Where's the white hat?
Archbishop Shaw. And like blocked below the waist, huh? Chop block.
Two on one, yeah.
Archbishop Shaw leads Karen Crow 14-6, Gary.
Yeah. Illegal block.
That's going to back up the Wildcats.
That's going to back them up 15 yards.
John Curtis leads Edna Course 7-0 right now.
Really? Oof. Okay.
Third about 15, huh, Gary?
So, yeah, that's what it looks like. Actually, a little more than that.
Eunice leads LeGrand 7-0.
I'm hoping to get that Eunice helmet soon.
St. Thomas More leads LCA 7-0.
Really?
Quick toss. 32. That's a big man running downhill. That's an even better tackle right there, Gary.
Talk about a major tackle.
Number
there,
8,
Jordan.
Coy Terrio on the stop. Come from the safety position. 4th down, Gary. Punting unit has to come out. And Williams will be your punter. Brobridge leads Livonia 14-0. Opelousas High leads Beauchamp 7-0. Ball's on the ground, Gary. Can he get it off? He does. Oh, disaster avoided, and he actually flipped the field here.
Wow. That would have been.
It could have been. It could have been 1st and goal at the 1, or even a scoop and score type of deal.
Right. That was a catastrophe averted right there. That was, my God. Hey.
Oakdale leads Rosebond 8-0. Shaw now leads Carencro 14-13.
Oh.
St. Charles leads Newman 7-0. Lake Arthur leads Benton 7-6. Ascension Episcopal leads Franklin 7-0. Buckeye leads Gina 14-0. Upset alert.
That is a surprise.
1st and 10 Pirates from the 48-yard line. And Jed going to get the carry and falls forward for about a gain of 4.
Tell you what, Jordy, that dive is working for them right now.
A little trap, huh?
It looks like a trap, but
Westlake leads South Bow 7-0. Oberlin leads Ville Platte 14-0. St. James leads E.D. White 6-0. Church Point leads Iota 14-7. Northwest leads Mamou 7-0. Union Parish leads Carroll 14-0. A little speed sweep right there to Landry. Landry being patient. They're going to be brought down. Going to be close to the sticks there. I think he's about a yard short.
Yeah, about a yard short, I think, Jordy.
Nope.
No,
referee signals first down.
They're giving him a first down.
One referee got him spotted short. One referee got him enough for a first down. And now he's going to say no first down. 3rd and 1. Hamilton Christian leads Elton 7-0. Vermilion Catholic leads Hanson Memorial 7-0. Opelousas Catholic leads St. Ed's 14-0. As a look at scores from around the state of Louisiana, Jed he stopped that time, Gary. That defensive surge there, we're ready for him.
I know. I think he still got a first, though, Jordy. He just got just enough to get it over there.
So you needed a yard, you got a yard. Tough running there from the young man. Chains will move 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Going with that shift again, Gary. 1st and 10, waiting on the snap. Jed gets the carry. Breaks off the initial tackle, but drugged down.
Got about 2, Jordy.
Second and 9. from the 40-yard line, bleeding every second of the game clock. Speed sweep is 6.
Oh, he
Got a
the
couple
room.
blocks. Gonna be close to that first down marker. Let's see where they mark him down at.
Tell you what, Jordy, he had some room over there. There was daylight getting. Looks like he got to the sticks.
And gonna be just short, Gary.
Yeah.
So stepped out of bounds before the first down marker. Gonna bring up 3rd and about 2.
That's what it looks like, Jordy.
Ball is at the 34-yard line. We're at the 8:09 mark here in the second quarter. A lot of nervous energy on both sides. Whoever scores first might win this game.
You're right, Jordy.
Fullback dive. Oh, what a stop that time.
Oh, that's close, Jordy.
That'll be close.
That is going to be very close.
I think the signal is made. I think it's 4th down.
Well, they're going to have to measure that, I'm sure, Jordy.
And we might have our first measurement of the night.
Tell you what, Jordy, that line of scrimmage is very key in this game, man. They're just they're just pushing.
We actually have no dog in the race. We're not from Abbeville or Kaplan.
Yeah, I know.
We're neutral. We're bringing the fans a Week 10 district championship game.
That's right.
And it looks like he's going to be about a yard short, my friend.
Yep.
4th down. He's done went for it twice tonight.
Right.
Why not go for it again?
Right. It looks like he's gonna. That you got to have trust in your line to be able to do that, Jordy. Can the defense stand up?
Hey, would it be another 4th down stop for this Abbeville Wildcat defense? Pirates, they just want to bleed the clock away.
Right.
Run behind their offensive line. It's 4th
right.
and 1. Waiting on the snap. Hand off up the middle. Dives forward. And I think the second effort might have got it. And they did. Chains will move. First down, Pirates.
Tell you what, Jordy, they're scratching and clawing at that line,
every
man.
inch.
Every inch and a.
7:35 to play here from Wildcat Stadium. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. David waits on the snap, hands it off to his big fullback, and his big fullback met by 3 black jerseys. That time the line of scrimmage was won from the Wildcats.
I think he's still got about a yard, Jordy. It's close.
Nope, back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yes, because the side judge coming in. Looked like he was going to mark it.
2nd and 10. 6:50 to play. And that speed sweep again. Trying to get outside. And drug out of bounds, but not before. Picked up a big chunk there was Dalen Landry.
That was pretty good, Jordy.
So you go and power up the middle, and then here comes the speed sweep. Keep them guessing.
You're right, Jordy. That was, you either go the linebacker shoot and you get that you either stop the middle and that's you're vulnerable on the ends, but a
lot of hands on hips right now.
Oh yeah.
On that defensive side of the ball. And buck sweep there. Landry breaking tackles. Gonna pick up a first down. And this Pirate offense is having a great drive here.
They're doing what they have to do. They're doing what they have to do right now. I tell you what, they're controlling the line of scrimmage, but most importantly, they're controlling the clock.
Yes, sir. Time of possession has been all Pirate here in the first half.
Right.
Gary Swallow, you start to look at it, and Pirates, they're not doing anything special.
No.
They're following behind their line. Landry and Jed have been your big 1-2 punch. There's that speed sweep again.
There it goes again.
Cuts back inside. It's time to let Jed run the speed sweep.
Right.
And he gets it inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line.
Wow.
Defense been on the field
For a
a
long
lot
time.
here in the second quarter. Got to try to desperately get a stop here. Give the ball back to your offense. You do not want to go down by a score here.
You're right, because the way that these teams are playing, any points it gives you the advantage as far as that. This might be a 3-0 ball game.
Okay, gets the carry up the middle and brought down immediately for a gain of about 2. Going to bring up third down, and this is a big third down here, getting late in the second half.
You're right, Jordy. And they're taking their time. They're not in a hurry, Jordy. They're just letting this clock go down.
Yeah, 4:05 on the game clock. Third and about 4 from the 12. Davey waits on the snap, and we got whistles before we can get the playoff. Timeout.
Timeout, Abbeville.
Abbeville. Coach Loteef wants to burn a timeout, settle his defense down here. And we'll take a timeout with him, ladies and gentlemen. 3:57 to play here from Wildcat Stadium. You're watching Week 10 Friday Night Football live on Under the Lights, the battle of the Wildcats and Pirates.
Here we go.
Back from the timeout, Gary Swallow, 3rd and 4 from the 12. We look at timeouts. Abbeville has 2. Kaplan has 2. Big third down coming. 3:57 remains here before we get to halftime. And Landry gets the carry. Landry trying to get outside. And a touchdown saving tackle there by Ty Judge.
Wow,
But not
Jordy.
before he picks up a first down. And it will be 1st and goal to go from the 2-yard line.
That was, man, everybody was thinking that it was going to go right up the gut, and boy, they just,
A little buck
the
sweep,
little buck
Gary.
sweep just got it out there. Great tackle to save a touchdown.
Now, can they stand tall for 4 plays?
Right.
Can this Abbeville defense stand tall with their backs against the goal line here? 1st and goal. 6 goes in motion. 11 gets the carry. 11. He's in. Touchdown. Pirates. Pirates strike first here on the road.
Wow, Jordy. You want to talk about just base block and drive. Good little trap. Oh, my God, that was.
Jed DeVotes caps off an impressive drive. And we got the extra point coming.
Right. Wow, that was great. That was just such a methodical drive.
We'll check on that scoring drive after this extra point. Low snap, gets it. It is blocked. Cannot return a blocked on an extra point. But Gary Swallow with 3:27 to play Your new score from Wildcat Stadium, Kaplan 6, Abbeville 0. We'll check on that scoring drive. Eric Swallow.
Yes, sir.
That was a 12 play. 52 yards it took, and it took 7 minutes and 13 seconds off the game clock. 12 plays, 52 yards, 7 minutes and 13 seconds, capped off by a touchdown run by number 11, Jed DeVos.
Right.
7-minute drive,
Right.
that's winning ball games.
Now we got a chance to see what
12
Abbeville
plays,
can
Gary,
do.
wow.
I know, that's a great wow. Abbeville's going to get the ball, plus they get it in the second half. They're going to get the ball first. So it's going to be amazing. See what they can do. If they can drive the ball, get some points, and then get the ball.
Like a little 2-for-1 special,
yeah,
right, my
2-for-1 special, exactly.
A squib kick, taking in around the 30. Gonna give Abbeville great field position here. Still on his
he's
feet,
still on his feet,
fighting for
going.
yours. Look at this young man run the football. And that's
Wow.
where Abbeville will set up shop. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. About number 23, Tyron Dakota.
Tell you why,
On the
Jordy,
ca-
he
on
didn't
the
want to go
return.
down. He did not want to go down. He wanted to take it to the house.
Now you're Abbeville. I mean, you've been here before. You were down big last week on the road to St. Martinville, and you came back and won that football game. This is only 6 points.
Right.
There's a lot of football left to play, my friend.
Most definitely, Jordy. And I know Coach Moore's got these guys ready. Let's see what they can do.
Here we go. 3:20 to play. 1st and 10 from the 46. Waiting on the snap. Run a little
Pass.
play action. 2, taking a shot. One-on-one coverage. Jump ball.
Oh!
And pass falls incomplete. Abbeville not happy. They wanted a pass interference there.
Oh, boy. I think everybody in the stadium wanted that. Oh, my God.
Intended receiver was number 4, Brian Gordon. Second and 10 from the 46. Mark comes out right there when he gets the football.
I was
taking
not
a
happy
shot.
on that, buddy.
Got him in the neutral zone.
Oh.
And no call. Handoff went to Xavier Andrews. Got him jumping in the neutral zone there.
Wow.
No call.
That's Jordy.
.250 on the game clock. Abbeville got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. It's 3rd and 4 from the 48-yard line. A tailback, he lines up about what, 7, 8 yards back?
Yep.
Fullback dive, no quarterback pull, and it's a good read. Oh, look, number 2. What a run. Xavier Mays ran the end, pulled it, followed his block, and it's going to be a first down Wildcats.
At the 30, looks like a 31, 32-yard line, Jordy.
Great job there from the quarterback. A great read. Change will move. Can Abbeville get points here before half? 2 timeouts, remember.
Right, that's the thing. You got 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. Hey, very important drive right here, Jordy.
2 receivers split out wide to the right. Same formation. Simon gets the carry, and Simon goes for about 3 or 4 yards. About the 28-yard line. Might see Abbeville go a little up-tempo here.
Oh, I'm sure, Jordy.
Taking a lot of clock off. Handoff, Simon. Simon gonna be tackled. Look at the white jerseys.
Wow.
4 defensive guys there to get him before he can even get something
Clock's
moving.
running, Jordy. They need to do something with this. 3rd down, about 7.
3rd and about 7. Boy, this will be a huge stop for Kaplan if they can get off the field and take this lead into halftime. And go toss. Simon using his speed, trying to get outside, but even better defense there. Oh, but they're going to be PI. Might get called with a face mask. You thought Kaplan did the correct job there.
It's going to either be holding or
the defensive back did a wonderful job setting the edge and going to get called with a face mask.
What's the call?
Waiting on the signal. Personal foul, face mask.
Kaplan.
So
that's a 15-yard penalty, Jordy.
That one hurts because you know you just forced them out of bounds. It was going to be 4th and long.
Wow.
Extends the drive. Now the Wildcats with 2 timeouts knocking on the doorsteps.
Here we go. 1st and 10 inside the 15.
Handoff Simon being patient. And they're going to blow it dead around the 16-yard line, and coach is going to burn one of those 2 timeouts. So with 41 seconds remaining, Coach Moy burns his 2nd timeout of the half. Pirates, you're still in good shape here. You can get a couple more stops and take this lead into halftime. Right. Boy, that's a win for that Pirate sideline.
You're right, Jordy.
So they put 2 seconds back on the game clock, 43 seconds. Abbeville down to 1 timeout. We might have to see Xavier Mays' arm here getting late in the 2nd half.
You're right, Jordy.
Abbeville gets the ball to start the 2nd half, correct?
Correct. So this is a very big drive for Abbeville, very big drive for Kaplan. Kaplan needs to stop them. Abbeville needs to score to get that 2-for-1 opportunity. Yeah.
Here we go. 2nd and about 7. Play action. Looking. Fires.
Man,
and the pass falls incomplete.
That ball was thrown.
Yes, sir.
That ball was thrown way back there. That was above everybody.
Was looking for number 29 there. Did not give him a shot.
No.
Overshot his intended receiver. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 7.
Ball at the 11-yard line, Jordy.
Pirates 2 stops away. Abbeville, you need 11 yards. The J set here. Gonna roll to his right. Now he's gonna step up and run. And gonna be brought down, Gary.
Man.
Timeout. Abbeville. And that's not what I think Coach Moy had drawn up.
Not at all. Not at all, Jordy.
But if you're the Pirate sideline, you're fired up the way your defense is playing here late in the 2nd. My producer said they missed a wide open receiver streaking across the end zone.
I think everybody saw it but him, but the quarterback. Yeah, it was a very obvious that somebody came up and let him go, and he.
Who was it? Number 4.
He was by himself.
So 1 stop away from the Pirates. What's the play call here for Abbeville? 4th and 9 with 30 seconds to play. No timeouts left. Think you got to go right back to see if you can hit number 4 across the middle again.
Right. It's very important, you know. You gotta have a play that's comfortable. Everybody needs to be on the same page with this, Jordy.
And the O-line has to give the Xavier time.
Most definitely. It has to all come together. They all have to be on the same page for this.
You're dropping back in coverage here, Gary, or you're sending the house? We'll see what Coach Brody draws up on the sideline. They're going to go shotgun here. And we got a timeout.
Timeout.
So he got to look at the formation. So he's seen what Abbeville came out with. He burns the timeout. Now they're going to go discuss it on the sideline.
Right. Put it together.
So
This is another chess match, man.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's working, trying to get a one-up on everybody. This is a very important play, Jordy.
yes, sir. 30 seconds remaining before halftime. Momentum purposes going into halftime. And remember, Abbeville will start the second half with the football. Right now, I think we're 0-0 on the turnover battle. Correct, Brendan?
Yeah.
Timeouts, we got 1-1 on both sides. Ball is at the 13-yard line. Well, Mr. Bart, you don't have to watch it if it's bad commentating. All you have to do is put it on mute or turn it off. Fourth and 9. And they're going to go.
Oh,
Wildcat look, got a lane, got open. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got a block there, Gary.
Yeah, you sure did.
Number 1, Todd Judge. Calls his own number, 4-6. And they're fired up on this sideline.
Looks like they're going to go for 2, Jordy.
We'll keep the offense on the field. The Zabian checks back in at quarterback. And drops the football.
Oh.
And this 2-point conversion wouldn't be no good. Looked like he had a little alley to run through right there.
Right.
Not sure if it'll closed up, but the 2-point conversion, no good.
Tell you what, Jordy, what do you expect from 2 teams like this playing for a district title and the Russo Trophy?
Yes, sir.
Man,
Hey,
can't ask for any better than
this
that.
is our 3rd time covering this matchup. With statewide platform, but we had this one circled since the summer.
Right.
We were going to come cover this matchup. 24 seconds remain here at Wildcat Stadium. Your new score, Abbeville 6, Kaplan 6. Let's check on that scoring drive. It took 7 plays, 54 yards, took 2 minutes and 56 seconds off the clock. And on 4th down, Todd Judge calls his own number to tie this game up.
You're right, Jordy. Man, couldn't ask for better than that. Now, they got 24 seconds. Let's see what Kaplan can do. Can they get close enough, give their kicker a shot, or what can happen?
Little line drive kick, taken in about the 25-yard line.
Oh.
And good tackle there.
Right.
Spires going to set up a good field position around the 37-yard line. There on the return was number 8, Corey Terrio.
And
Not sure what the game plan will be here, Mr. Swallow. Will he try to throw it deep here or just get this to the halftime tied up?
I'm not sure. I mean, do you want to take a shot, of an interception and a big return back? I mean, this is something that you got to think about, but they got 21 seconds left to see if they can do anything. That's very important.
So 1st and 10, waiting on a snap, they go shotgun. And just going to be a quarterback draw. That probably will take us to halftime, my friend.
Oh, yeah, that's what it looks like, Jordy.
Score at halftime as we go in. It's 6-6. Wildcats, Pirates will step away. We're about to give halftime thoughts from both coaches, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell you what, that was that was one of the best ball games that we've seen. First half it was tip for tap, ball control. Can't ask for any better than that. Hang on for a little bit, guys. We're gonna get the reaction from the coaches. Just give us a few seconds. We're going to be waiting for an interview with both of the coaches in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with us.
Good job, ladies. Now welcome to the field. Your Abbeville High School. Wildcat Green Team. What's up? Ladies and gentlemen, please give your attention to this Abbeville High School roster.
We can't hear him with the band.
Hey, you're unplugged, so whenever you're ready.
Give me the signal.
Let me know if you can hear. Here we go.
Coach Wilkie is the position of Kaplan Pirates. Coach first half, first off, 19 minutes of time of possession. You had 28 plays to in the first half. Dominate no competition area, dominate in the police line. What's going to happen in the second half to get the lead? Got to be sure those coaches team there. We need to bring it. That was it. Last Saturday, the 42. They got a great staff over there. They got to make some adjustments. So I think it's whoever team can kind of make those adjustments early and go through the game. It's going to be a race. It might be a race. Just a great game. High school football, man. It's an awesome atmosphere. Awesome having y'all over here. So hopefully we can change our luck with us like we're talking about. Coach, best of luck the rest of the way. You got a good 1-2 punch going there in the first half. So looking forward to seeing you in the second half. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're good. I got you. How about that for our first half?
Man, that was great for a first half, man. I tell you what, Jordy's on his making his way back up here. He did some great jobs trying to interview the coaches and everything like that. Man, I got to tell you something, man. That was one of the most exciting first halves that we have. Do you realize Kaplan had the ball for, what did we say?
19 minutes.
19 minutes compared to Abbeville, right at 4 minutes.
Oh yeah. 4 minutes.
Oh
and
my
28
God!
seconds.
You know, and we're tied 6-6.
Yeah, we're tied 6-6.
You know,
It's
so
like it's a repeat of the last 2 years.
right. That's what I'm saying. It's another barn burner like it was the last 2 years. Exciting ball club. You know, let me tell you something. These coaches, they've got these boys ready to play some smash mouth, hard-nosed football.
Both defenses came to play.
Both defensive came to play. I'm excited to be here calling this game.
Oh, we should be in for
You
a
can't
great
ask
time,
for
man.
better. This means something.
It does. It means a
You
lot
know,
for both of these programs. And
You know, district title, Russo Trophy, something that most people don't understand. You know,
and for Abbeville, possibility
you know,
to host a first-round
right.
playoff game, man. Like
It's unbelievable, unbelievable. and I'm really excited that they're here.
Y'all,
They're doing what they need to do. Both of these teams, awesome. You can't take anything away from these players, but man, these coaches and you got to just give them the kudos for preparing their teams the way that they did. When you see, two ball clubs come out here and do what they did, Kaplan ran their game plan to a T, controlling the ball.
Yeah.
But then you have the athletes of Abbeville that just basically had an opportunity to boom, 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 and their speed caught them off guard, and that's how they scored. And we're deadlocked at 6. Oh my God!
Yeah.
You can't ask for better than that.
No,
man.
you can't. No, we should be in for a very exciting second half.
Oh yeah. Well, we got Mr. Taylor. Jordy came. He's back up and he's out of breath and he's running around trying to catch some oxygen right here. But I think he did an awesome job. So great job, Jordy. Great interviews. Man, can't ask for better than that. What would we expect, Mr. Taylor, than a 6-6 ball game at halftime?
Hey, when I was walking off, Coach Brody said, "Did you expect anything less?" 6-6 between the Wildcats and the Pirates.
You're right, and it's the truth. I mean, do you expect anything less from this rivalry and these two amazing ball clubs? Can't ask for better than that. Can't ask for better than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moments away from kickoff here to start the second half. It's 6-6 right now. We welcome everyone back to the chat. My name is Jordan Taylor. This is Gary Swallow. Tonight's producer, Brendan Laughlin. If you have not hit the like and share button, go ahead and do that now. So y'all gave y'all first half thoughts, correct?
Oh, yes, so did.
Good deal.
So did.
Give you some wiles from around the state, my friend.
Let's hear them, Jordy. Let's hear them.
Holly's Lock of the Week in trouble.
Uh-oh. What we got?
St. Thomas More 21, LCA 6.
Oh, no. What is going on?
Carecrow leads Shaw 29-21. Westgate leads Northside 10-6. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the second half. We're glad to bring you this one. It's a little low kick.
Whoa.
Pirates might have the football. There's a skirmish for it. And Abbeville looks like they recovered it. Boy, did they avoid disaster there, my friend.
That was, oh, God, that was scary.
That was close.
Yes.
Leesville leads Rain 20-14. So it will be 1st and 10. Wildcats from the 41-yard line. St. Louis leads Jennings 7-0 at halftime. Port Barry leads Pine Prairie 32-0 halftime. And Abbeville going to come out with a little bunch trips here at the bottom of your screen. One fullback and quarterback pull there. And that time that defensive end. Good containment there. Tackle by number 26, Dane Frick.
Looks like he lost about a yard, Jordy.
Bunkie leads Marksville 22-12. South Beauregard leads Westlake 14-7. Church Point leads Iota 30-20. E.D. White leads St. James 20-12. Gina leads Buckeye 30-20.
They had me scared earlier. Here we
Same
go,
formation, just flip it on the other side. And gonna drop back the pass, fires low pass, and the pass falls incomplete. Waiting on the official ruling. Are they gonna say that's a backward pass? Are they rewarding Kaplan with the football here?
I don't know. They didn't even sign yet.
Yes, Gary, the referee points Kaplan football.
Oh my
goodness.
Wow, Jordy. It was obviously a backward pass.
Coach Moy, no argument here on the sideline.
It was obvious a backward pass.
Kaplan, oh, what a golden opportunity here coming out of halftime.
Oh, my goodness.
First and 10 Pirates from the 34-yard line. Here comes the backers. Haynesville leads Homer 20-0 halftime. OC leads St. Ed's 21-6. There's the snap. Ball's on the turf.
Oh, he fell on it.
And quarterback recovered his own fumble. Could have gave it right back to him.
You right.
Catholic of Point Capee leads Westminster 27-6. Vermilion Catholic leads Hanson Memorial 29-7.
Here we go.
Second and long, Gary Swallow. Here comes the linebackers on the blitz. Gonna drop back the pass. Got a man open.
Oh, my
Caught.
goodness.
Oh, off to the races. Balls in the end zone. Touchdown Pirates. Holy cow. Little play action to start this second half.
Oh, my
Braden
goodness.
Beer, 4-6.
I think that caught everybody off guard there, Jordy. Oh, my God.
Coach Corey been saving that one. And the Pirates strike first to start this second half. And I just checked the replay upstairs. He come from the wingback position, Gary. I have a Wildcat offsides there.
Yeah.
Looked like eyes were in the backfield there from
Right.
the defensive back position.
Yeah, looks like it. I think he was supposed to get a rub or a push, a jam at the line. He didn't do it.
So they're going to inch this a little bit closer. I think the offense is coming back on the field, Gary.
They might.
They might attempt a two-point conversion here after the penalty. And they will.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, Jordy.
It might be Jed DeVolt's time.
Yeah. Where do you go with your bread and
Penalty
butter?
flag flies. It might be a sideline warning here, unless somebody lined up in the neutral zone. Gary, sideline warning. Coach was on the field. So the next sideline warning will be what, 10, 15 yards?
No, 5. I think it's 5.
5, okay.
5-yard penalty.
All right, line it up one more time, two-point conversion. Waiting on the snap. There it is. Jed gets the carry, leapfrogs into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is good. Hey, a new ball game here from Wildcat Stadium. Points off
Turnover.
of turnover.
Right.
Pirates +1 in the turnover battle. 14-6 your new score from Wildcat Stadium. Kaplan has the lead. We'll check on that scoring drive. It took 2 plays, a total of 52 seconds. And it was a touchdown pass from David to Beard for 6.
Tell you what, Jordy, that was everything that Kaplan needed, and Abbeville did not. Like you said earlier, Coach Moore knew it. He wasn't mad. He wasn't raising Cain. He knew what happened. Now let's just see how they can respond.
Yes, sir. And a short kick taken in about the 26-yard line. Looking for blocks. He's explosive.
You right.
And Simon going to be taken down close to the 40-yard line. Let's see where they mark this one.
Looks like the 38 or 37-yard line. Oh, no.
We're going to spot it from the 37.
Yeah, 30, between the 36 and 37.
Okay. That's where the Wildcats will
37,
start up
38, excuse me.
shop. 1st and 10. Down by 8. Waiting on the snap. 6 goes in motion. Going to be a fullback dive up the middle. And tough sledding there.
Oh, man.
That's a tough yard.
That defense is swarming to the ball, Jordy. Try to get them, get that motion to kind of take their mind off of where they were.
Get them looking in the backfield, looking one way, running back the other way.
Correct.
So gain 2 there. 2nd and 8 from the 40. 9:42 to play here in the third quarter.
Here we go.
2 receivers to the left. Handoff. And picks up about 3 or 4 yards there. Look like 2 chances there for an offsides penalty.
You're right.
But no call.
I don't know if they broke the line. I know they came up, but I don't know if they've got in there. So it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and about 4.5.
Yes, sir. 3rd about 4. 9 minutes on the game clock. Can't see Coach Moy punting if he don't get this 1st down unless he gets negative yardage.
Correct.
Waiting on the snap. There it is. Handoff. Full head of steam up the middle.
Oh,
Tackle by number
close,
52.
Very close, Jordy.
And they're going to signal 1st down, my friend. No measurement needed. That was number 52, Hayes Broussard, on the stop.
Here we go.
1st and 10, Wildcats on the move. Fullback dive, nowhere, Gary.
Wow.
Number 90 and number 13, they're on the stop.
They met him right at the line of scrimmage, Jordy.
So picked up 1, 2nd and 9. Ball lies at the 49-yard line. We're almost to the halfway point here in the third quarter. Fast-moving game here. 2 teams that love to play smash-mouth football and run the football right at you.
You're right.
Got a receiver that was open at the top.
Oh.
And they're going to run it down and pick up about 2 yards there. We're going to bring up 3rd down. Ball's at the 48-yard line, 7:20 to play. Coach Moore got to start thinking about 2 plays here.
You're right, Jordy.
Gary, one of the first times tonight, it's quiet in the stadium. Abbeville Abbeville faithful sitting down, just waiting on something to happen.
They're waiting on something to cheer about, Jordy.
One big explosive play could change the momentum.
Oh, man.
Handoff to the tailback, got a couple blocks.
Oh,
Leapfrogs, enough for a Wildcat 1st down. Number 3, Tazavian Andrews. Good run there. And the chains will move, clock will run. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Good looking drive here for Abbeville. Couple third down makes here.
You're right.
Quarterback pull. And that defensive end doing his job. Number 26 again, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Dane Frick, and we got a penalty flag that flies late. And see what the call's going to be here. Should be a 15-yarder. Which direction will it head?
Face mask against Kaplan. That's two very critical penalties against Kaplan.
So it will be a face mask penalty against the Pirates. Boy, they're shooting themselves in the foot, but the Abbeville says, move them chains. Let's go, 1st and 10.
You right.
1st and 10, ball at the 26-yard line. Waiting on a snap. 1st and 10, my friend.
Inside.
Fullback dive. Fighting for yards. Still on his feet. Look at this young man run the football, Gary.
Wow, he did not want to go down, Jordy.
Gary Swallow for the first time tonight. We're going to check out our Red Zone sponsor tonight. Your Red Zone sponsor is Abbeville enters the Red Zone. Abbeville Electric, located at 320 South State Street in Abbeville, Louisiana. Give them a call at 337-898-2922. Thank you for our Red Zone sponsor tonight. Second and 4. Quarterback pull. Option. Ball's on the ground. There's a fight for it, and it kicks out of bounds. Looked like a blind pitch right there, Gary.
Oh, I don't know what they're calling, Jordy.
Ball trickled out of bounds.
He called an incomplete pass?
So the referee saying he
threw it forward.
Pitched the ball forward, and they call it an incomplete pass?
Correct.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Third and about 4. Handoff.
There he is.
And he's upended.
But he got
not before he got a first down. That was number 9 on the carry. And we got a Pirate shaking up.
Oh.
We will have an official's timeout as they look at the injury. We'll step away, ladies and gentlemen. 5:03 to play here from Wildcat Stadium. 14-6 your score. 52 is the injured Pirate on the field. That's Hayes Broussard. He'll walk off on his own power, Gary.
Yes, sir.
That's a great sign to see there.
Oh yeah. Anytime you see an injured player walk off under their own power, that's a good sign.
So it will be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Hand off to the big fullback, number 32, Zylan Williams.
Looks like he got about
down to the 11-yard line.
Looks like he got about 2 or 3 yards.
So we talked about that time of possession in the first half, and Abbeville is starting to control that clock here in the second half.
That's what it looks like. Tale of two halves. Oh. Whoa.
Number 9 there on the carry.
Met in the hole.
Swung down and lost a couple yards.
Looks like it's going to be a 3rd down and about 8, Jordy.
We'll see if Coach Mark goes play action here. 3rd and about 8, 3:48 on the game clock. All right, lined up wrong, trying to get lined up. Play clock sits at 10 seconds. And they're going to go play action. Got a man wide open. Caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Wow.
Look like a little tight end release, Gary.
Got to go for 2.
Xavier Mays finds his tight end, number 29, Jason Gray. 4-6. New ball game, my friend.
New ball game. Big play right here,
Big
Jordan.
time 2-point
Big
conversion
play right
coming.
here.
There goes shotgun. Quarterback, oh, he loses the
fumble
snap.
ball.
That's the second
That's
time that's
twice.
happened on a 2-point conversion. Kind of like just
Oh, my
running
goodness.
before he secures the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Will that one come back later? We'll have to keep a close eye on the score, but that's tough, Gary. He never got control of the football.
Right. It hit him in the hands, and he never could grip it. Oh my God, that's.
So the 2-point conversion, no good. 3:27 to play here at Wildcat Stadium. Your new score: Kaplan 14, Abbeville 12. Let's check on that scoring drive. How about a 10-play drive, Gary?
Whoa.
63 yards down the field. It took 6 minutes and 48 seconds off the clock. Tapped off by a touchdown pass to the tight end, number 29, Jason Gray.
Tell you what, Jordan, that's exactly what Kaplan was doing the first half. They were controlling the ball and went down the line, went down the field and scored. That 2-point conversion looms big. Let's see what Kaplan can do on this side, and let's see if Abbeville's defense can slow them down.
Waiting on the kickoff here. And a little line drive kick. Taking about the 24-yard line. Missed tackle there.
Number 8.
Missed tackle there, but 2 guys there to bring them down around the 37-yard line. So it will be Kaplan football up by 2 points from the 38-yard line.
Yeah. 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for Kaplan.
And the play clock is running, Gary. Kaplan late to get on the field.
Right. It looks like they're going to be hurrying up.
And they somehow get it off with 1 second. And Jay gets the carry. Tackled by about 4
right.
Abbeville Wildcat defenders.
Talk about a difference
3-yard
maker.
carry.
That young man there is a difference maker for them.
Sorry if we're having signal issues, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep an eye on it. We might switch Wi-Fi's at the end of the 3rd quarter. Second and 7, Gary. And we got whistles. Look like somebody got a little head start here.
Offside.
Never mind. Offsides on the defense. And now I think he signaled the wrong thing, Gary.
Hold up, hold up.
Now they got to talk about it. Referee signal offsides. I think that's the wrong call. Nope.
Nope.
That is the right call.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I didn't see it, Jordy.
somebody must have lined up offsides, Gary. I thought for sure he called offside. I thought for sure he called false start here.
Right.
But other than that, 2nd and 2 for the Pirates after the penalty. There's the snap, fullback dive up the middle. Oh, that's tough sledding there. Big 52 there to greet him. Hakeem Landry made the first initial contact.
You're right. The third down, and looks like about a short 2, long 1.
3rd and 1. Ball lies at the 47-yard line. Game clock just hit under 2 minutes. There's a snap. Fullback dive. Needed a yard. He got 2. Number 11. Jed DeVolts
What a
on the
difference!
carry.
What a difference we've seen in this young man.
First and 10 Pirates from the 49-yard line. 1:18 on the game clock. Buck sweep to Landry. Landry trying to get outside, but better defense there from the Wildcats setting the edge.
Right, lost a yard. Looks like he was just trying to go outside it. He had an opportunity to cut it up, but he just didn't do it. He just kept running to the side. Yeah. Oh, their defense was right on point for that one.
Set the edge, my friend.
Ooh, loss of 4 yards on that one, Jordy. Well, actually 3.
Yeah, about a long 3, my friend.
Long, yeah, about 3 yards.
2nd and 13 from the 46-yard line. There goes that speed sweep. And it got a couple blocks in front of him. Gonna cross the 50, cuts it back inside. Ball is on the ground. Ball is on the ground. And I think the Wildcats have the football.
Wow.
And they signal Wildcat football, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're even in the turnover battle now. 1-1, right, Brendan?
Wow. There, I was very, very critical right there, Jordy. Now, can Kaplan's defense come up
and get a stop? But can Abbeville's offense go down the field and take the lead here?
That's right.
First and 10, Abbeville.
Inside.
Fullback dive up the middle. They're trying to strip it out. And it picked up about 2 or 3 yards.
Looks like about 2.
There on the fumble recovery was number 4, Brian Gordon, also. Second and 7. Handoff to the tailback, number 3. Tell you what, this number 26 having him a game.
He's having him a night, Jordy. Man, he read that.
Andrews on the carry. Frick on the tackle. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your 4s up, whether you're a Pirate tonight or you're an Abbeville Wildcat tonight. 3 quarters have come and gone here from Wildcat Stadium. Stick with us. 12 minutes to play. Somebody's going home with the Russo Trophy. Somebody's going to be crowned District 5-3A champions. We'll be back right after this break.
To bring it on the other side.
Here we go. Moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. We thank you all
Yeah.
for sticking with us here tonight and watching this Week 10 Friday night football game between Abbeville Wildcats and the Kaplan Pirates. 272 teams living up to the hype, Gary.
Most definitely, Jordy.
Third and about 6 to start this fourth quarter. They're going to drop back the pass. Looks, fires, pass falls incomplete. He was looking for number 4, Gordon, and he could not come down with it. Going to bring up fourth down, and I think Coach might go send his punting unit out here.
Oh, you got a whole quarter, Jordy. I don't know.
Garrett, you get a turnover and then you go 3 and out. It's not what you wanted if you're on that Abbeville sideline.
Be ready.
Gary, they're not punting the football. They're going for it. Offense is on the field. We've seen 32 check into the game. He's their punter, but he's also their fullback. They're going to run a toss. And he's going to be stopped, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. You try to get wide. The edge was set, and the Pirates defense gets off the field on fourth down. What a moment.
Oh, wow, Jordy.
And we have Wildcat down, cramping on the field. We'll step away, ladies and gentlemen, as they look at the Wildcat that is down. 11:48 to play here from Wildcat Stadium. 14-12 your score. Kaplan fixing to get the football when we come back. Let's take a look at one of our sponsors tonight. Abbeville Electric, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to those guys there. Sponsored Red Zone. I think they've only been in the Red Zone once or twice tonight, so give them a little love right here. Also, another game day sponsor. Top Tier Trees, Dirt, and Demolition. Thank you to those guys also being a sponsor tonight. We'll go back to the game. And after the turnover on downs, Gary, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. And if you got to think, if you're Kaplan, this might be one of those 8-9-minute drives that they won't right here.
Yeah.
If you're Abbeville, you got to sell out to stop the run.
Most definitely.
And we got whistles. False start on the offense. That's going to back the Pirates up 5 yards. So it will be 1st and 15. Ball is at the 43-yard line. We're just underway here in the fourth quarter, my friend.
You're right, Jordy.
Landry goes in motion. 10 going to drop back the pass. He's got Landry wide open in the flats. And going to pick up some of that penalty yards back and a little bit more.
Right. He's about 2 yards short from a first down, Jordan.
About a 13-yard pass and catch there from David to Landry. All 3 timeouts on both sides. And who scored the touchdowns for Kaplan and Abbeville? Handoff goes to number 20. Oh, breaks loose. 26, my mistake, my friend. And drug down at the 29-yard line. First time we called his name tonight on offense. Dane Frick. He's been making a lot of plays on defense. Coach giving him a shot here in the fourth quarter to run the football. Chains will move. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line.
Very big possession here for Abbeville. They need to basically shut them down and not let them score.
Bleeding every second off of that play clock. 1st and 10. Handoff to Frick. And good defense that time from Abbeville. And 26 is going to limp off the field, Gary. Keep an eye on that. See if he might come back into the game anytime soon. You don't want to lose him definitely on the defensive side of the football.
No, you're definitely right.
Second and 10 from the 29. Handoff to Beard. And Beard goes for a minimum game here. Gonna bring up 3rd down. And a crucial 3rd down is on the way.
You're right, Jordy. This is very, very important.
3rd and about 7. Ball is at the 26-yard line. We should be under the 9-minute mark when they snap this football.
You're right.
Abbeville, you need to stop here. It's kind of out of reach for a field goal here. So
yeah,
this is 4-down territory, Gary.
Correct. You need to.
And you get off the field, Wildcat defense. 6 goes in motion. Going to be a play action. Looking, fires. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, baby. Interception. What a costly turnover there, Gary. Number 16, Joseph Davis.
Got the ball right
with
at the 14.
INT. And the Wildcats have life here in the 4th. You look at the secondary there, Gary. Nobody bit on the play action. Everybody stayed in their zone, and the results came away with a turnover.
You're right.
Abbeville +2 in the turnover battle. 2-1 now, turnover-wise.
You're right. Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 14.
And quarterback at a roll to
left.
his right, was looking for number 6. Pass falls incomplete. Orders Latson was the receiver he was looking for. 2nd and 10.
A little out in front of him, Jordy. But it was there. Second and 10.
From the 14-yard line. Got to go a long ways. For a team that's not pass heavy or up tempo, have to grind out this clock and work a drive here. Option.
Oh, man.
Almost fumbled there. Boblik controlled it before he stepped out of bounds. Two teams don't want to give up an inch here. They both battling it out here in the 4th quarter. You think they want to be district champs? You think they want to bring the Russo Trophy home? You see it on the field right now, my friend. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Most definitely, Jordy.
Third and about 8. Play action. Steps up. Got a man. Oh, baby. Judge. And he might. No, sir.
Whoa.
That was close. But the big pass play, my friend.
That's something you don't see very
Hodge
often.
Judge. 1st and 10 Wildcats from the 45.
Here we go.
Got up, spiked it. That was close to a penalty, but no call. Wildcats
right.
on the move. Try to get him to jump off sides. Hand off to the fullback. Spins off a tackle. Still on his feet. And picked up 5. Gary is getting late.
It's getting late, but
and it's getting fun.
Unbelievable, Jordy. They needed that big play.
Yes, sir.
They needed that big play. Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
2nd and 5 from the 40. Hand off to the fullback. Oh! Number 13 and number 24. Not letting them gain a yard.
Man,
that's a tough yard.
He hit a brick wall there, Jordy.
Yes, sir. Tough yard that was gained. Brings up 3rd and 4, Gary, from the 38-yard line. Big time 3rd down coming. We're at the halfway point. 6:25 to play here in the 4th. 14-12 is your score. Little split back veer look here.
Yep.
Hand off to the big fullback.
He got it.
And got enough for a 1st down. That was number 32. Zylan Williams on the carry.
1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line, Jordy.
34. Our producer done stood up. You think he's getting excited? This one's coming down to the wire. And Gary, I don't know if Abbeville has a field goal kicker. So they might be going for 6 points here on this drive. Quarterback pulls, got the edge. And he got enough for a 1st down. Tackle there by number 8, Cole Terrio. That end there went for the fullback.
You're right.
Clock runs. 5:30 to play. Ball's at the 23-yard line. You got to think this is the drive.
Yes,
if you don't get the lead here, it might be too late, Gary.
Might be.
This is the drive. Handoff to Williams. And Williams picks up about 6 yards.
They're starting to control. They're doing exactly what Kaplan did the 1st half. They're starting to control the line of scrimmage and move everything forward.
It's a difference in time of possession here in the 2nd half.
Correct. It
was owned by Kaplan in the 1st half. This 2nd half is owned by Abbeville.
Right.
A 4-minute drive they're working on. 7-play, 4-minute drive they're working on right now, my friend. At the 16-yard line. Penalty flag flies. And he's pushing his legs for a couple of yards there. We're going to see what the penalty flag is here, Gary. Oh, wow. False start is the call.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure or illegal formation. And that's going to back the Wildcats up, and Coach Moy is pissed.
He is not happy. I think somebody was covered.
Okay. 2nd and 8 from the 26-yard line. 4:25, clock runs. It's all hard from here, Gary. Quarterback pull, he's got that in the bite again.
Down to
another
the
tackle by number 8. And that will move the chains. Hey, Gary, we're in that red zone. Let's go ahead and bring that logo up. Red Zones tonight brought to you by Abbeville Electric. And they're knocking on the doorsteps. First and goal from the 10. Can Kaplan get a stop in 4 plays, or can Abbeville get 10 yards and take the lead here?
Right.
It's coming down to the wire. You wouldn't expect anything less. Final
Right.
3 minutes and 45 seconds in this one. Quarterback
Quarterback
pull.
pull again.
Quarterback up the sideline and going to be down at the 3-yard line.
Tell you what, man, they saw something. They found something out on that side outside.
Second and goal from the 3. High energy, high anticipation, and high drama inside the stadium right now.
You right.
What a drive. Can you get points, or can Kaplan rise with their backs against the wall? You hear the faithful now.
Yeah.
Handoff, up the gut. His legs are turning. He reaches forward. Oh, the senior scores on senior night. Number 32, Zaylin Williams, 4-6.
And they're going for 2, Jordy.
What a drive, my friend. And Abbeville will go for 2. New ball game here, Wildcat Stadium, Gary.
You right, Jordy. Just what they needed.
Shotgun, handoff,
Oh, no.
and the 2-point conversion will be no good. But we got us a new lead change, my friend.
You looking at, what else would you expect, Jordy?
What a drive.
What else would you expect?
Yes, sir. 2:58
2:58
to play here in the 4th. Your score, Abbeville 18, Kaplan 14. Let's check on that scoring drive, and what a drive it was. About a 10-play, 86-yard drive. It took 5 minutes and 49 seconds off of the game clock, capped off by a 3-yard touchdown run from number 32, Zaylin Williams. Oh, what a moment.
You right, Jordy. You right. Now, let's see what Kaplan can do. They need to get the ball, get some decent field position. Can they drive down? They've had success in the air. Can they put it together and get a score?
Now you look at Kaplan. All those 7-on-7s over the summer might come into play right here.
You're right.
Got a good quarterback. Got some guys that can catch it. Abbeville, you about 1 turnover away from walking away with this one. But don't blink. Here comes Kaplan, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my.
Making
Look at
guys
it.
miss. Fumble the football, but it was out of bounds. Don't think Kaplan can't go drive the field here and win this game, Gary.
Hey, they have every chance. All they got to do is put it put it together and just get it down. Remember, they've had success passing the ball. So, hey, let's see what they do. Mix it up and see what happens. But can Abbeville's defense, can Abbeville's defense come together and hold them?
Got to go 67 yards in a little under 3 minutes. And start off with that little buck sweep.
That's a
And
counter.
That's a big time
counter.
run, Gary. Counter, my bad. Number 26. Gain Frick. And we will
First
see the
down.
up tempo.
Most
Chains
definitely.
will move.
They're going to have to get
First
to the
and 10
line.
Pirates.
They're going to let time run out. They need to get to the line of scrimmage.
Both teams got 3 timeouts. This is the make or break drive. Ball is at the 44-yard line. Goes in motion. Hand off
Kind
to
of
15.
opposite way.
Good blocking up front. Dalen Landry goes for 5 yards. We got the game clock on the screen, folks. We got to put some more time back on the clock. Yes, about right there.
2 minutes left.
Just hit under 2 minutes. Landry gets the carry and slips up on his own feet. And the biggest third down of the night
You
is
right.
moments away.
You right, Jordy. From midfield.
1 minute, 40 seconds to play. Got to go 50 yards, but it is third down and 4. There's that speed sweep.
Speed sweep going.
Oh, what a tackle! Number 4. Woo! Brian Gordon.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout, Pirates.
Why'd they move the marker back?
Woo! Gary. What a tackle. 4th down. And the game comes down to 1 play.
You right.
Timeout check. Abbeville 3, Kaplan 2. If you don't convert here, Gary.
You
So
right.
they move the yardstick up.
Yeah, it's where it
4th and
was.
4.
No,
Okay.
it's
They
4th
don't
and
convert
4.
here, Gary.
It's
To
over.
get the football back, you only got 2 timeouts.
I know. It's basically it's over.
Well, you would get it back with a few seconds.
Yeah, possibly.
But you got to get the first down here, or Abbeville can go bleed that clock away.
You right. You right.
Hey, you wanted drama? You
We
got
got
it. And Coach Moy gonna burn a timeout. Make sure he got the right personnel on the field. Get a look at the formation. Back to that chess matchup.
That's right. Very important, Jordy.
Everybody on pins and needles.
Tell you what, everybody is on their feet at this stadium.
Not an empty seat on the home side right here. Everybody's standing.
Here we go.
26 and 15 will be your wing backs here. 11 will be your fullback. Waiting on the snap. 15 goes in motion. Gonna roll to his right. Fires.
And that was it.
And pass falls incomplete, but this
They have a
play,
flag.
yes sir, this play never was supposed to happen. False start on the offense.
But it's a dead ball.
Okay.
It's a dead ball, so they got another shot.
So Kaplan avoids the turnover on downs there from
It's
the
gonna-
false start penalty.
Right. It's going to be 4th and 9.
So after the penalty,
You would
4th
never.
and 9, if you're Abbeville, you're wishing they never jumped off sides right there because you got to stop.
Well,
You got to
well,
get one more stop,
that's
my
a bad
friend.
spot. That's a bad spot.
We will have 2 receivers to the right. Tight end will be eligible here on the bottom. And 15 is your wingback.
Here we go. 4th down and 9.
Quarterback
This-
will
this
go
is it.
shotgun. And we got another timeout. Timeout. Wildcats. Got to look at the formation.
Wow,
We're going to
man.
talk about it. We're just going to let this drag on a little bit longer
That's
to
right.
get you a little more excited in the chat.
Unbelievable, Jordy. Can't ask for a better game than this. You know, both teams. A shame that a team has to lose, and you know, it's a shame that one of these teams has to lose. I mean, they're playing good ball, but man,
Gary, two years ago we covered this game. 12-7 was the final score.
right?
Last year we covered this game. 14-13 was the final score. Look at this year. Right now it is 18-14. A lot of game clock left, but still a one-score game.
And a 4th down and 9 to keep the game alive for the Pirates. Here we go.
The biggest moment in the game. Who will rise when it matters the most? 4th and 9, waiting on the snap. 10 gonna draw back the pass. Looks, fires, pass complete. Oh, what a tackle! Number 1. The senior, Taj Judge, with one of the biggest tackles of the night.
Number 4.
And it will be a turnover on downs. And Judge is fired up. So now we start to look at the clock, Gary. 1:17 seconds. Kaplan got 2 timeouts. They're going to burn both of them here. And then we're going to have to see how much time is remaining to see if they even have a realistic shot to get the football back. If Abbeville gets a first down, it's over with.
You're right.
And they got to go fullback dive.
He's gone. Oh,
and
man.
He's got about 8
he
yards,
came
7
close.
or 8 yards. Timeout, Pirates. Gary, you think they're starting to sense in on this sideline? It's been 26 long years since Abbeville's won a district title. They're 3 yards away from doing it.
You're right, Jordy. Amazing, amazing. 20-plus years without a district title. You know, you get a chance to get that monkey off your back, plus keep the Russo Trophy.
In your backyard.
In your backyard, right.
But you still got 1:12 seconds. Kaplan will burn their final timeout if they get a stop here.
Right.
You get a first down, and the party will begin. Here we go, Gary Swallow. 2nd and 3. Hand off to the fullback. Fullback breaks the tackle. Hey, 26 years later, and the Abbeville Wildcats will be the district champs. Oh, what a moment.
Tell you what, Jordy, can't ask for any better than that as far as the way that they've come back. 2 great ball clubs. Can't say anything more than 2 great ball clubs. It's a shame that somebody has to lose.
I'll tell you what, Gary Swallow, tonight's win, you're going to see this Abbeville Wildcat team right back here next week, hosting a home playoff game.
Right. And you can't ever tell who you're going to get.
Gary, the best formation in all of football, it's victory formation.
You're right. That's it.
And they don't even have to take another kneel down, Gary.
That's it.
Gary, Coach Moy gets the Gatorade bath. The Russo Trophy stays in home. And your District 5-3A champions resides in Abbeville.
There you go.
Oh, what a night. What a night.
What a ball game, Jordy. Can't ask for any better. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, you got to take your hats off to Kaplan. You got to take your hats off to Abbeville. Great performance, great ball game. Can't ask for any better. These guys left it out on the field, and they did their schools proud. In victory or in defeat, it doesn't matter, just as long as you do what they did. They're both going to be in the playoffs. They're both going to be doing what they have to do, but they're going to continue their season going.
And here comes that celebration, Gary.
You're right.
Senior night win. You keep the Russo Trophy home, and you're district champs. Congratulations to Coach Moy and that entire coaching staff. Hey, it was fun, my friend.
It was.
Final score from Wildcat Stadium, Abbeville 18, Kaplan 14. 3 years in a row, instant classic.
Instant classic. You're right. You can't take anything away from these guys. Not at all.
And the celebration begins, my friend. I'm going to head downstairs. I'm going to give player of the game honors. I'm going to also talk to the victorious head coach. So you don't want to miss those interviews. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the Russo Trophy just got presented. And for the 3rd year in a row, it's going back in the trophy case for the Wildcats, Gary Swallow.
You're right, Jordy. A lot of meaning in that trophy. A lot of meaning in that trophy. What?
Fellas, I'll be back. I'm going to talk to the winning coach. I'm going to give player of the game honors. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Brendan. I'll give y'all a shout when I get on the sideline.
Well, Mr. Gary, you got your exact wish, exactly what you wanted.
Hey.
A repeat of the same type of ball game.
Same type of ball. You got 3 years in a row that you've had these two teams fight it out. You can't ask for any better. You can't ask for, I mean, this was one of the most exciting rivalries that we have in the state of Louisiana. And, you know, you have disappointment in Kaplan. I mean, they're going to be bummed. And yes. Here we go. The alma mater is being played. You got to feel for Kaplan because they were so close. They had the momentum going. They got the turnover at the beginning of the second half. They capitalized on it. But Abbeville, they just came back and they gritted and fought back, and they just took control of the game.
They did.
Very, very typical of this rivalry. I mean, it's back and forth, back and forth. You got 3 years in a row where this game was won by basically less than 4 points.
This is
4 points or less.
This is the third year in a row that
You
this
know.
game has come down to 6 points.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, you can't say anything except, man, congratulations to Abbeville and the Wildcats. Coach Moy, you know, did a great job. But man, you got to commend Kaplan.
You do. You have to commend them.
They're basically their staff prepared their kids. They did a great job, and it was amazing what they did to get them prepared. And you come in 7-2, Russo Trophy, district title. They had their kids and they were all fun. And I know they're going to be really, really sad right now. But boy, they have a lot to look forward to. They're going to be in the playoffs. Where, we don't know yet. But look out.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah. Wait up, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to present the player of the game. Mr. Jordy Taylor is going to be presenting the player of the game, and then he's going to have a conversation with the winning coach. Make sure you follow him. How do you make it zoom it? Yeah, that's good. There's Mr. Jordan Taylor presenting the Player of the Game award to number 4 for Abbeville. And he's going to be talking to Coach Moy, the winning head coach for the Abbeville Wildcats, in a few seconds. So just bear with us a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like that's coming pretty soon. But they're going to be taking some pictures. I think everybody's going to be, because Coach Moore was being interviewed. So he has to get in there with them.
Oh, it's a big night for him. You win the district championship for the first time in years. So
yeah, 20 plus years. Yeah. Hold on, we're going to be listening to Coach Moore's talk. That's good. That's good. That's good. Don't worry about it. Where's he at? Where's he at? That's Jordan. Okay. I know. Oh, that's the guy that works for the Daily Agriculture. Okay, where's he at? Let's see what they're hitting. Oh, there he is. They're gonna walk out. Yeah. That's what time.
For those of you who are still with us, y'all just go ahead and y'all don't mind waiting just another moment. Coach Moore is getting a lot of love here in post game.
Yeah, we're going to be interviewing him right now. You know, there's a lot of excitement on the field right now, and Coach Moore is a very popular man with all the media. You know, trying to get some words with him, but you can't feel more excitement for one team and feel disappointment for the other. I mean, you have Kaplan that was so close. They won a district title about 6 years ago. And, you know, they were looking for it, but they haven't won the Russo Trophy in a while, so they're trying to get that back. But Abbeville, 20-plus years that they have not been a district champion. They not only get back the Russo Trophy, but they also cap it as a district champion. And, you know, chances are it looks like they'll probably be hosting a playoff game.
They will be.
You know, so it's excitement all the way around. This is a hard place to play. So look out.
Give us just a second, guys. Looks like we're fixing to get our interview with Coach Moore and Mr. Taylor.
And, you know, the good part about it is when you see the two coaches that respect each other so much, that's the Coach Moore and Coach Mathern, the Kaplan coach and the Abbeville coach.
Tells you a lot about
a lot about themselves. And I'm going to tell you, I have nothing but much respect for those two gentlemen. They've been a big friend of Under the Lights, and I can't say thank you enough for everything that they do for Under the Lights and for high school football, man.
Yeah.
They do it the right way. They're not afraid to get on you, but they love their kids, and they teach their kids the right way. So I'm going to tell you right now, two quality programs, two quality people, and that's what it's all about.
Those are the type of programs, Gary, that don't just make great football players, but they make great men.
Oh, most definitely.
Great young men.
Great members of society. Great members of society. And, you know, those two gentlemen right there have gained respect of many, many people. But they've gained my respect since I haven't been, you know, I've been around high school football for many, many, many years. But as far as broadcasting and working with Jordy, this is a first time for me that I can honestly say that in the past 5 years that we've been doing Under the Lights, these two coaches right there have been some of the most respectful for us, but they're also some good people and respectful for their kids.
Yes.
They do what they have to do for their kids. I'm so proud of them, and I can't thank them enough for helping us out and being a part of Under the Lights. And I consider them to be one of the, you know, two of the best programs in the state.
Yep.
And we're getting ready to have Coach Moy and Jordan interview. Go ahead. Got it.
538 district champ sound right now, my friend. Perfect. It's the perfect ending. So our last couple of weeks has just been on cloud nine for me, man. You know, if you'd have told me 3 weeks ago we'd go in there, beat St. Martinville at their place, and then line everything up to play for the district championship, man, I'd have had a big smile like I have on my face right now. But I'm so excited for our seniors, man. Everybody told me everything they couldn't do when I walked into this place, and trophy. Tell you what, they can say what they want. I'm proud of this group of guys, and I'm so happy for our city.
Coach, your defense tonight, they won the turnover battle. Talk to me about that group there. Whenever they needed a stop, they got to stop a turnover late in that game to set up the game-winning drive.
Well, we have a goal board at school, and then the first defensive goal is to get 2 turnovers or more. And that's what gave us life, man. While we're piddling around on offense, trying to find our way, trying to figure it out. You know, the defense got us a fumble right there on our sideline, and then freshman. I can't say enough about little number 16, man. He gets that pick down there, and they just gave us another opportunity, enough chances to figure it out. And then once we got rolling, we did a good job of taking care of them in the fourth quarter.
Sir, Coach, the atmosphere tonight, the whole town was here. What can you speak about turning around and being so much support here for this program?
That's why that's our number 1 goal. You know, we put up there when we started fall camp, win a district championship. But our most important thing is number 2. Play playoff games at Wildcat Stadium. Because when these people get behind you, we're really tough to beat in this place. I tell you what, when UTL shows up, we're pretty damn tough to beat too.
Sir, Coach, now we turn to Sunday. Sunday, the selection show will appear about 11 a.m. and the Wildcats, they're going to host a home playoff game. How does that sound?
That's it. That's what we play for. That's what we prepare for. That's what we came all summer for. That's what we stay on these guys for. They don't like me all the time, but I ain't lied to them yet. And I told them if they give it to us, if they trust us, if they stay together, we would be playing home games in this place in the playoffs, and here we are 7 days away from it.
Coach, 2 seniors with 2 big touchdowns tonight. Zion Williams there in the fourth quarter, and then Todd Judge, an incredible run there in the first half. Talk to me about those guys.
Well, they gave us some life. You know, I don't know what happened if we go into halftime with B-roll on the board, but I'll tell you what, I trusted those guys. They had 3 seniors leading up blocking for them right there, too.
Sir.
I'll tell you what, right there in the corner of the end zone where all our families are on senior night, couldn't happen to a better kid, man. Bought into what the team needed him to do to go play some defense for us. Not the superstar quarterback anymore. When we needed him the most, he stood up for us.
Coach, you've had some special moments already here as the head football coach of Abbeville. Where does this one win?
I tell you what, this is right up there at the top simply because once we got rolling 2 years ago, people knew how good we are. People have continued to doubt this team every way through. You know, when we lost to St. Mary's, well, they're not as good. They still can't do it without Blake. When we lost 51-0 next St. Charles, nobody realized how good that team really is. But now we put together, you told me at the beginning of the year, 8-2, district champs. Everybody in this damn town should take it.
Sir, Coach, as we sign off tonight, we want to thank you for allowing us to be here tonight. Another classic, 3 years in a row. I guess year 4 is shaping up already.
Shaping up to be good. Don't forget it's about us in the playoffs. Hopefully we can play long enough to get you guys to come back. But as I love to say, man, a quote I stole from the PA announcer at Rainbow High School. When under the light shows up, the Wildcats show up. Thank y'all for being here, man. And good luck on our charm. Good luck to all coming our place. I knew we had a shot.
Coach, wait to everybody watching upstairs. The Abbeville faithful is still in the chat right now. And your district champs, and the Russo stays home. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you very much. Thank y'all for being here. And like I told my 7-year-old, we're going to wake up tomorrow and champion. That feels real good.
Coach, tell the team, tell the staff, that from all of us at Under the Light, congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach, we'll talk.
Appreciate it, man. Be in touch.
Back upstairs, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our interview with Coach Moy and the victorious coach of the Abbeville Wildcats. Once again, you can't say anything more other than what we said earlier. Great man, great program. Abbeville Kaplan, their rivalry has been one that's been in place for a long time. Congratulations to both teams for making the playoffs, but congratulations to Abbeville for winning the first district championship in 20-plus years and for, keeping the Russo Trophy at home where it belongs.
Congratulations
according to all of the Abbeville fans, where it belongs. But once again, Kaplan, so close. Make the playoffs. Don't know where these teams are going to be going. I know Abbeville is probably going to be hosting.
Abbeville should for sure be hosting. I believe they were coming in at 14 this week. And
right.
A big win like this over a tough 7-2 Kaplan Pirate team. They shouldn't drop. You won't see them dropping. They'll either stay where they're at, or they'll maybe bump up a spot or 2.
Right.
Kaplan should for sure be on the road. next week.
Right.
We'll
it's just
we'll
to
see
see.
where
But I'm gonna
Sunday.
tell you, Kaplan's gonna be a tough team to face.
It's
I
a
don't
team.
care who they go against. It's gonna be a tough team to face.
It will.
And they've got a good shot. But once again, you got to say congratulations, Coach Moy. I can't say nothing but thank you for all the hospitalities that they've always given us at Kaplan and at Abbeville, and continued success. It's just going to be. It's an exciting feeling for these seniors, and you want to see the season continue. So they played their heart out. They have nothing to hold their hang their heads about if you're Kaplan, and they have everything to be proud of if ever you're Abbeville. So great job to you guys, and great job to Mr. Jordan Taylor for running down there and running back up here and being ready.
I guess we'll see how it went later on after we watch the stream here in a little while.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be watching it again.
We hope it went well.
But yeah, most definitely, great job. Can't say anything more. Like I said, you heard what Coach Moore had to say, and like I said, between Kaplan and Abbeville, they're two quality programs.
This is the second week in a row that a team that controlled the time of possession in the second half has come out to win on top.
Right.
The second week in a row. We saw it last week with Iowa. They lost the possession battle last week against St. Louis in the first half, and then they controlled the time of possession in the second half, and they came out victorious, and we saw it here with Abbeville tonight.
Tale of two halves last week as well as this week. Time of possession first half, pro Kaplan by unbelievable margin. Second half, flip the script.
Yep.
And
24 minutes in the second half this week, Abbeville had the ball for 15.
Mm-hmm. You can't make that up.
Gary Swallow, let's sign off for now, my friend. We'll see everyone at the recap show. Congratulations to Abbeville Wildcats, district champs. And Russo stays home. We say good night from Abbeville, Louisiana. From myself, Mr. Gary Swallow, and Mr. Brendan Laughlin. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. What a great game we just witnessed. God bless high school football, and God bless each and every one of you.